My name's James, and you're listening to Mostly Ramblin' Master Rider. Oh, yes, guys. Like I said, my name is James, and unlike last month, when I breathe, I don't cough. That's pretty good. My lungs aren't ravaged by those spiky little doodads inside. I went into a pricker bush. I inhaled real hard in Vegas, and oh boy, I haven't been the same since. But see, again, no coughing. No, what rhymes with coffin? The thing that I'm about to put you in, a coffin. The words that are the same rhyme with each other. That's what I think that is a hollow rhyme. I used to always think the hollow rhymes were if you say a sentence, you rhyme every single syllable with that sentence, but it's just like rhyming the same word with itself. That's stupid. That's not rhyming. That's what we call laziness. That's on par as prose poetry. Oh, I'm not going to rhyme. Shut up. Whip out a rhyming dictionary like Tenacious D had in that documentary thing. And they're like, oh yeah, what else rhymes with pants? Oh, jants. That's not a word, but it is now. It's jean pants. But I'm not here by myself. We have the illustrious man. He's a musician. He's a podcaster. He's a co-host. You know him from Sweet Child of Time, a podcast just about time travel stuff. Kinda, I guess. Wheel of Time. Wheel of Time isn't time travel. That's kind of weird. It's just things that have related. Time in the title minus dark and 1980 something. It is Steve Barnes, a.k.a. Introvoid.
Hi, James. It's me. Time-related podcasts and TV shows. So as long as it's related to time, it's all good. If it's in the title, if it's about time, if it's...
Isn't everything related to time?
Pretty much. That's why I'll pretty much do and recap anything on my show. It's a bonus if it's about time or has time in the title, but... I'll make anything work. Like Dark. Well, Dark's about time travel. 1899. My reasoning for that was it's a different time period. So it qualifies. So for me, it works.
Well, spoilers for that show. There is time travel in it.
Yeah, there's time portals. That's right. Correct.
Yeah, so you're traveling through time, baby.
Yeah, see, it all works.
What if it starts out with, like, Friday the 13th, the reboot? All those people get slashed and bashed in the first 10 minutes. Then it says 3 months later. Is that feasible for your show because it does a time jump?
I mean, I would make it work. I mean, if in that situation, like if somebody wanted to come on my show and I wanted to have them on the show and they were like, well, the only thing I want to talk about is Friday the 13th, then I would say, sure, that is a moment in time. That is a period of time. So we can make that work.
Because it's
and I would
date.
Explain that in the first minute of the show.
What about Jason X? That is technically in the future. It starts out in present day.
How would it make Jason X work in that situation? Well, X is like an unknown variant, and often you don't know at what point in time you can be. We think that we're at 2024, September 25 right now, but that's just arbitrary. So Jason X, an X unknown factor is kind of the same and just an arbitrary marking. Man, I'm ripped, James. I thought we were going to be doing a what is that one where you and your boy get all zooted to the moon and
Wait, no, that's Death to Squids. Do you not listen to that show?
I thought we were doing Death to Squids, so I got super high before this. So
Wait, well, then I would have been like, hey, Jose, we can't do that show. Like Nicole wants to have guests on when we do the Magical Girl show that will follow that same format. And it's like, no, okay. Nicole, being stoned and talking to someone on the internet is completely different than being in the room with them. It just, it does not work. And she's like, we'll see. And I'm like, no, we won't see it. It will have to be people in the room. They take an edible with us. We watch 2 episodes of Sailor Moon and then we discuss it.
I mean, I respect you sticking to the guns of that, and I see your logic. And if you want to stick with that and you're like adherent to that rule, Sure, I'm on your side. It's your house. I defer to you, but I disagree in the respect that you can absolutely like. I'm having a great time. I'm having like a sense memory now of being in that room.
Okay,
when I was there with you before.
Here's the thing, though. One-on-one interaction, that's fine. Or if all of us, like if it's just me talking to a group of people in their respective homes. But when Nicole and I have to do, you've been on our show when it's Nicole and I, we are so very far away from the camera. We can't, you can barely see us. So that's a big factor in as well, is why I wouldn't want to do that, because it's going to be disconnected. It's not going to feel personal. It's not going to feel warm as it would be if it was just you like, because you live in Virginia. It's always warm there.
My head is nice and warm right now too. I think should we not do this? Should we come back when I'm stone cold sober?
No, I want to see your reaction to this show. You've never seen that. This show is wild, okay? We are discussing episode 20, I think just baseline 20. No, episode 16. I did, what?
It's a big difference between 16 and 20.
Hold on, let me make sure I got the right one, okay? Steve, what's your experience with Masked Rider or Common Rider?
No idea what it is. I Googled it to like just get a visual. I wasn't too impressed with the visual. I understand that it's loosely related to Power Rangers in some sort of way. I hear you talk about it a lot.
Yes.
I've never listened to these episodes.
What? You've never done the watch-alongs?
No, I haven't. I'm
Get
sorry,
real
I
stoned.
haven't.
Dude, this show rules. Like, it really is a fun show to watch, especially stoned.
I'm about to find out.
Because it's so campy, it's so stupid, but in like peak 90s way. Zinny D and we were trying to find shows that are on the same 90s level as this, and Hey Dude, the Nickelodeon show, that sort of hits the same kind of like, oh my God, this is so stupid, but also great.
Okay. Yeah, so I have no experience with Masked Rider. I thought about getting like, one of my masks and putting it on as like a sight gag, but I didn't. But yeah, what if I had done that? Wouldn't that have been funny if I put a mask on?
You would also need to have gotten on like a little bike or something.
I thought about that. I have a skateboard behind me, the Time Bandit skateboard that I have.
I know how stoned you are, and depending on what kind of mask you're wearing, you'd be like, yeah, I just put on like a mask that obstructs all my vision and senses.
No, I was thinking like a COVID mask, like a hospital mask, because I have a whole stack of them. We never got rid of our masks, of course. Masks don't expire, do they? Yeah, so next round of COVID will be safe. What's your experience with this show, James?
Listen to the episodes, you bitch.
God damn it. I want to ask you right now. Just give me a summary. Where did you first hear about this show? Or like, how did you first see it?
Internet. I was just like looking at, other tokusatsu stuff. Kamen Rider, that's what this is based on. That's the Japanese show. And then finding out that they, like, wait, how come... What's their nuts? Saban, they adapted these Metal Heroes. They adapted Sentai. Did they ever adapt Kamen Rider? Yes, they did. And it's this. This was the like first go at adapting Kamen Rider and making it for a United States of America audience. And yeah, it's wild and weird. So do you want to start watching this, bitch?
I do. I just want to say one thing. I'm not sure if anybody's already said this or not. I'm sure they have. How would I know? But those are like the coolest names for shows. Kamen Rider and Masked Rider. I've always kind of thought so. They seem really underground. They like conjure up images of like, mysterious motorcycle dudes. I think the very good titles. So far, I like the title of these.
Now, how you described the feeling, that is Kamen Rider. You get that, especially from Kamen Rider Black, that this is adapted from. This is not dark, except for the fight scenes where, like they actually pull the footage from. Nothing. This is the cheesiest lightheartedness thing you will ever watch. So let's get it started. I'm going to count down for the audience who wants to sync this up with us. I'm watching it via archive.org. Org. As I told Steve, it's never been released on DVD. It's not streaming anywhere in an official capacity. I'd love a 4K transfer of it someday. Oh my God, seeing this.
AJK.
What?
Alec Jan Vincent will get it for you.
No. People have tried, like, the thing about Austin Stories is he had like something plausible to use, but in this case, it is the only way most of these episodes are available is people found old VHS tapes that they had taped the TV show off from, and then they like there was one person who like did upscale it, but those files are lost because I think they got flagged for a copyright strike on Mega. Should have put it on their Plex.
A lost cause.
All right, you ready to start? I'm going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, that's when the audience should sync up. So I'm at 0-0 right now. So let's begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Steve, you're on a delay, so maybe don't also count down.
I love countdowns. Okay, well, shh.
There's nothing more refreshing than a key lime pie on a hot afternoon.
Oh, dang, he just got pied in the face.
What was that a Furby?
His name is Furbus. And I believe this is before Furbies existed.
Oh, I've seen him before in something.
In GIFs I've made.
Those
kind of puppets are so disturbing to me. Okay, let's watch this thing.
Was given great powers by his grandfather, the king, and is sent to the planet Earth.
Was your grandfather's name simply the King?
I called him King.
All right.
Walter the King.
You said go off the King.
With his companion.
Wait, did he eat a box of something?
Yeah, so he's an alien, so he thought to, they're like, oh, here, this is
like
something
Mr.
you
Bean.
can consume. Like Mr. Bean?
Yeah, Mr. Bean's an alien, right?
Mr. Bean's not an alien.
He doesn't know how to do anything.
Yeah, so that's just because he's got that tiz, baby.
Furbus. I don't.
I
was not expecting
Furbus.
I was expecting dudes like this.
Yeah.
Yes. Mountaintop guys, like with their fists clenched.
You want to know who created Furbus?
114.
Like
yes.
it was the Chiodo brothers.
I don't know, but I have those exact same blinds, those wooden blinds in our living room too. They're nice. They block out all the sun.
That's my pate for the bridge club.
That's a great.
Oh man, this was last
That
week.
thing is
Am I
sitting
right?
on the countertop. His butt is on the countertop.
But he has like flaps that fold over his butthole.
Okay, good.
Wouldn't that be
I don't
great?
believe
Is
you,
if
though.
In Star Wars or maybe Star Trek, it's circular doors that like close shut like fwomp.
Yeah.
It would be cool if like your butthole had a thing like that. You just rubbing cold fish on you. That's gross. Not licking blood off from the ground in a little bit on Time Bandits.
Embarrassed.
I've been watching the show The Americans, and this guy right here looks just like the Matthew Rice from The Americans. A younger version. Is he going to put something on his head too?
Who?
We're all
Dex?
Not even the air conditioning will cool us down. What's this world coming to?
Oh.
Not this world.
James, I have a soda here I can put on my forehead in
Do it.
solidarity with them. Put something cool on your forehead, James. It feels nice.
I just pick up Henry and put him on my forehead. Put something cool on there.
Oh, this is very Flash Gordon right here. I do like this.
By drawing power directly from the sun.
And the temperature rises.
Dang, they're the
She's got a
reasons for
feather on her
global
cap.
warming.
Enough to destroy.
Ooh, tiny face. He's got like a little tiny guy that lives in his head, maybe?
It's probably both.
Little creation is already on Earth, warming things up.
What monsters?
Okay. They have a circular fan. This should be okay.
No, it's too
It's
hot.
making
20 pounds of cucumber salad will.
Is that going to be a hot salad James.
No, you're just Furbus.
No.
What are you doing in there?
Some funny line.
Holy shit, they understand Furbus now.
Very funny.
Oh, they didn't before?
No, he just speaks in like money, domo, he.
Oh, sure. He can give
Oh,
you
okay. Yeah, okay. I thought he said little
great
quips.
New invention.
They just throw him in dry ice. I'm money. Yes, dude, this arcade
The
rules.
arcade.
Okay, it's pretty hot.
Sleeveless shirts in the arcade.
Tires listless?
What, does nobody have AC in the town?
Now available.
No, I think it's just it's so hot because Lord Dragon, I should say, is taking power from the sun and warming up
Correct.
the earth.
Hurry up. Eat it.
I gotta remember that these two storylines are kind of supposed to intertwine with each other. Right?
Uh-huh.
This hits
Okay.
the spot. What spot?
Oh, he's been on the earth for at least 15 weeks and he still doesn't know
Another expression.
the expression hit the spot. He would have heard that in commercials that he loves so much.
On Mr. Bean as well. I really think he's a Mr. Bean ripoff.
No.
Illinois is always a pleasant 75 degrees.
Illinois is a pleasant 70. That's the perfect world.
California, baby.
California is not. What?
Isn't that like supposed to be like the perfect like climate in California?
No, 70. He's saying his planet is always 75 degrees.
The whole planet?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like a flat planet. Like ours, like our planet is.
Oh, Steven.
Is he like an inventor?
Yeah.
Is that his deal? Okay,
That-
cool. I like dad inventors.
That was so big in the 90s. I feel like that's because all the writers were like, I wish we could just invent shit. But all we can do is invent imagination with our fucking minds.
Afternoon.
Yeah, now when you think of an invention, you just look it up on Temu and it's already there.
Uh-huh.
Everything's
Damn,
been invented,
Temu.
James. Bohemon.
Oh, no!
I was saying before, I don't like these type of puppets with those eyes and those weird eyelids and like that fur has like that certain texture to it that's
Well, lucky for Furbus.
I can just feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can.
It's coarse.
Yeah.
In your mouth, Dad.
Oh, are they all like in the same family? Is what's going on?
Yeah, they're adopted. They take in children in need.
Okay, and this.
And Furbus and Dex, since they're aliens, they have nowhere else to go. They're children in need.
Okay.
This heat is too much for him.
We're all trying to stay cool, Dad.
This is like a sneak peek of
More than that.
of my guy Luther, who's going to be on one of our podcasts later, James, and hopefully you'll be able to join us. He adopts, and he has like a very multiracial family as well. This is like he's ripping off Luther, in my opinion.
Put it in reverse.
Why isn't Luther ripping off them?
It can cool a whole house. in
Oh, I
just
guess you're right because Luther's now, and this was when was this?
95-ish?
Okay, get to work on it right away.
Yeah. So yeah, Luther did get the idea from this show, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask him now.
So right now, Furbus, because he's only used to 75 degrees, he's overheating. He's gonna die. I'd love it. Like, how come on the Christmas episode it wasn't like he was Jack Torrance at the end of The Shining?
I think it's easier to maintain, like to put enough jackets on to
Okay.
be 75 than to shed skin.
They should shave Furbus right now. That'd cool him down. Just a nude Furb.
Are there lobsters?
No insects.
Big bug. Okay. Oh.
Oh, he dying.
A little more.
It's French. He's got a little toupee on. Not toupee. What do you call those things? Beret.
Raspberry.
Orange is
Raspberry beret. Double fans. Man. I like that.
You can also tell those fans aren't moving that fast,
Gears are in place.
because then it would fuck up with the sound. Oh shoot! It's the alien alarm. They're not supposed to be able to get in. A bring ding 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 ding.
Yeah, this is like a Benny Hill skit right here.
Stay here, guys. I'm gonna check it out.
No, it's Benihana.
That's right. He's gonna start whipping out some shrimps.
Oh dang! They're gonna slip and fall.
Oh, why Iona? He's under the table and they're like, where'd he go?
Oh, for the save. Open up the garage door. Dang, the dad is so strong.
He's like so crafty and wily.
Yeah, because he's an inventor. He's inventive when it comes to taking out bugs. You smack
Reversal.
their ass.
Ooh, he put his hands in his eye. I bet it was all like goopy.
Use my invention on them.
Use my invention on them.
It's a big cloud maker. Oh, freezy freeze.
Dang.
Take a hammer to them, they'll shatter.
This thing really does work.
Hammer them.
And it just, they immediately die because there's so much aerosol in there or expelled the freon. Guys, you should have shattered them.
That's right. It's so hot they're getting defrosted quickly.
Oh, shoot, Bug off. So my nickname is Bug. That's what Nicole calls me. You need to know that for this joke. That's what Nicole sprays when I'm really going off on a tangent.
Yep. Can I borrow some?
No! You piece of shit, Steve!
I like those transitions, though. They're kind of like the blinds as well.
Where's
You're
He's
really
got a hooded,
focused.
sleeveless shirt.
You're really focused on the blinds.
He couldn't have gone far.
They're the same blinds like in my room, so those aren't. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's a painting,
Yeah.
not blinds.
My blinds are
recommend those
exactly like
big-
those paintings. Oh, dang, he's dead. He money
He's
gone.
Harry Potter.
I found him.
Does he have?
Is that where he lives?
Yeah, he has this cute little room in there. It's really nice. What they made him have like his eyelids, like he has bags under his eyes, and it's so disgusting. This is really sad. I don't like this.
I wish there was something we could do.
There is
Blast
something we
him.
can do. Blast him? Is that what you said?
Blast him with that cold ray.
Yeah, like just turn it down slightly.
Yeah, give him ice cream.
There they go. They got the ice pack on his head.
And now to Brad for a very special report on this extraordinary.
That's cute.
Many people of Leawood simply cannot believe how hot
His
it is
bags look
today.
more normal now.
Temperatures have reached an all-time high and continue.
Even the
to rise.
weatherman is like
No
sweating.
relief in sight.
Boy.
Oh
For more on this
boy.
amazing situation, we turn to our
He's got a
reporter
fan
on
in his
the field.
face.
I want to know how hot it is.
That's how hot it is. You can fry an egg on the sidewalk.
Well, Len, it's literally hot enough to fry an
That's
egg on the sidewalk.
350 degrees,
We've
James.
never seen a summer like this.
Whoa.
There's simply no escaping this unnatural heat, and the heat is taking its toll.
Locals are crowding the area pool, looking for.
I want to know, like, if they say, like, it's 103 degrees out, and it's like, wow, that's what you thought was hot back then?
They're hampered by
The fried egg.
water shortage.
It's 350,
Even
James.
Lake Leawood
Well, the ground might get that hot, but, like,
and on the world
the
stage,
wet,
there's
like,
fear that polar ice caps may melt, resulting in massive flooding.
We're going to find
oh,
out.
We'll
shoot.
be back in a moment with more information on this unprecedented heat wave.
I can't believe these. How did the woke mob go back in time and mess with my tokusatsu in 1995, Steven?
The woke mob can do anything
Degree. His temperature is
because they're the opposite of asleep. They're woke.
Oh man, I guess when you early bird gets the time travel.
Gazpacho.
That's right. The early woke gets the Furbus.
You must be sick if you didn't like my soup.
Dex, I think we need to call a veterinarian.
The veterinarian. No, he probably just hasn't eaten cake in 5 days.
Is
That's
the mom classically a bad cook?
No. She's a fantastic baker.
The only
Okay,
cure
okay.
is end this heat wave before Furbus is overcome.
We can't control the weather, Dex.
Or maybe we can.
Maybe we can.
Oh my god, I
Oh.
watched too much of this
Somebody's
damn
controlling
show.
it in the first place.
There was
I have to go out
on
there.
Resident Evil, like we Jose and I, before people would speak, like say the word, like the dialogue, and that was what it would be. And Nicole's like, how are you guys doing this? And we're like, we watch too many of these movies now.
They're formulaic.
Money Gomo Dex. This is sad. I don't like this.
It's going to get better, James. It's going to get better.
Strike your wickedness.
Her feather doesn't match like the rest of her outfit. It should be a black feather.
Idiotoid shall attack.
Yeah, but then it'd blend in with the background. It should be a red
that-
feather.
Yeah. I think the yellow, I don't like it.
Red feather, yellow leather. Aichi machi, sexy, sexy.
Finally, a motorcycle appears. I've been waiting for a motorcycle. And a cool car. Which one are you going to
Way
get?
beat this heat.
Do you think Dragon's behind it?
Yeah.
Let's find out if it is true. I'll use my technopathic powers to scan the area for his forces.
Okay. Use that psychotropic.
No, it's worse than I thought. There's an insectivore at the power
This is
plant.
most unexpected. I didn't know he was going to talk to his vehicles in a cave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the vehicles don't talk in the Japanese version.
For that insectivore magno.
Scanning now. I got it by the power plant.
All right, good work.
Yeah, you already knew he was at the power plant.
Second to lose.
Is that our boy Dex?
Yeah, that's Dex in there.
Him right there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to make sure I'm rooting for the right guy.
Magno, drop where I need you.
Yeah. Dang, I gotta watch the Japanese version. It's just so cool looking.
Wait, what's the difference between this and the Japanese version?
The storyline altogether.
We're a bug, not a chicken.
Neither. I'm a fucking exterminator.
The music,
Not a chicken.
the general vibe.
Come on, Copper. What do you say we give Idiotoid a run for his money?
By challenging me, you will only get...
We'll see about that.
I hope he does a trick. Please do a flip or something. Wheelie.
No, dude. Oh shit.
Whoa, he's gonna jump over that somehow.
Way to go, Stop.
Dang. Like that's a real fire that stunt driver has to. Hey, you got it.
Cannot match the
Sweet. Power of the sun? Is he making it hotter?
Yeah. This has been established.
Dang it. Didn't you see how it's affecting Furbus?
Oh yeah. If he knew that, he would stop, I bet.
He's inconsiderate at the moment. Maybe he's just, unaware kind of thing. Accidentally inconsiderate.
Yeah.
The only thing down is you.
Okay, that's enough. Matt, web.
Oh dang, he's gonna turn into
Yeah.
the gold version or the blue version.
I hope it's the gold.
I think this is technically the gold.
Come on, gold, 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 baby. What? What version is it? The orange version?
I think
That's a
I don't
surprise.
know. I don't know.
Well, it's kicking butt, whatever it is.
Oh.
Perhaps, but I can still use the sun to drain your power.
They have the same eyes. They should
Yeah.
come to a common ground.
I'm weakening you. I'm
One of them says,
Same
"But
height too.
One of them says, "My mother Martha," and then the other goes, "Wait, my mom's name is Martha too."
Brothers.
No, just Batman v Superman.
Master Rider has once again defeated me.
Did he?
Does that guy ever fight for himself, or does he send people to fight for him all the time?
He's got to send him. You know I got to send him.
Good news, guys.
Send it.
Introvoid has been defeated. It's finally cooling down.
Woo!
Yay.
There's been no improvement in Furbus.
Yeah, because he hasn't eaten cake.
He was watching TV and eating ice cream all day.
Really?
That's kind of what I've been doing all day.
Maybe he just needs to get out and go for a walk. No,
I hope you're not insinuating that I should, because I'm not.
Yo, dude, it's Samurai Pizza Cat.
Guys, you might want to come here and take a look at this.
You might want to take a look at this. You might want to.
You mean he's been faking the whole time?
Well, not the whole time, but ever since the heat wave ended.
Yeah, like 3 minutes
I think
ago.
It's about time that we teach him a lesson.
Is she going to spank him?
No, she's gonna go get a long sock, put a bunch of rolls of quarters in it.
I'll bet ice cream will make you feel better.
Oh, I hope she put hot sauce on
The
it.
healthiest flavor I could find. Broccoli, spinach, mint chip.
Oh, mint chip. Who would ever think of it?
Look at that. A miracle of science.
I'm just happy to have my friend well again.
Kiss him.
Oh.
Kiss him, you freak.
I love
He
you.
his lips are right there.
Go.
Haim? I didn't know Haim produced this.
Yeah, the Saban man.
The band Haim. Oh, we have to relive this moment again. Oh, but that was probably the best moment. Yeah, they're putting the cold things on the forehead and running around the table in the garage. I think those were our key moments.
Yeah, Hyman Saban produced this.
Oh, it's frozen. I guess, yeah.
It was
Thanks
frozen
for
because I
watching,
paused
everyone.
it. It's done.
It's done. Okay.
What'd you think?
What did I think? I think I'm going to be back next week to watch the next episode because I got to see some more of this little guy.
Okay, you'll come back next month.
This little guy being Dex. He's pretty cool. I like his outfit he put on. He's a fighter. Does anybody know that he's a fighter, or is that a secret from everybody?
Just the entire family. They know
But
it.
the family knows.
Yeah, the family knows he's a fighter. They recently learned about Furbus, and that's about it. They're the next door neighbor Patsy. She does not know, but she's seen kind of inklings. But she's been like, that must have been a fever dream.
Like a Mrs. Kravitz from Bewitched. She was the next door neighbor that would like see weird things and be like, Agnes, come here, Abner. Look what I saw. And nobody believed her because she was crazy. I'm wanting to see an episode where like either that little boy or the older sister gets kidnapped and held somewhere and he has to go run and rescue them.
It happened to their grandmother.
Close, but I want to see one of the kids in peril. So I really want to see the parents grappling with that emotion.
I think the dad and Abner, the young brother, they got kidnapped. So, but I don't think yet. People who know this entire series, please let us know so we can have Steven back on that episode.
But yeah, this it was funny. It was silly. Nothing I would put on of my own accord, but I would, if somebody suggested it and said, "Come on my show and let's watch it," I would say yes. So
not of your own accord, but you will when there is a record.
Oh yes, always a record. Stevie is on board.
Oh, I like that too. It's like you write rhymes and such in a song format.
Oh yeah, you were saying at the beginning about rhyme schemes, and I was going to join in, but we never went there. That's one of the things I've noticed. I don't know if it's Usher or Drake, but they'll do the thing where they'll say the same word at the end of every line, like, but nothing else rhymes. But it's like, here I am on the podcast with my boy James, bro. And now we're going to go with my cat, bro. And like, they would just end every line with bro. And I thought that was a really lazy way to rap.
No, I think they're rhyming because I know what you're talking about, but it's like, I'm on the podcast with my boy James, bro. We ain't playing games, bro. I think they're not doing that.
Maybe I'm just not paying attention like I should be because I don't like them. I know I've heard songs where like I'm like, that's not a rhyme. You're just saying the same word at the end of every line. I've definitely heard raps such as that, and I believe that's very lazy rapping.
Okay, well, we'll find the song and I'll be like, no, Steven, they are rhyming stuff, because someone said that about a Young Wicked song, and it's like, he's saying the same last word, but the word before that is what he's rhyming.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. I think that's an okay device. Like what your example was better than my example. So, yeah, leave me out of this one, Drake.
Yeah, Drake, get out of here.
He lost the beef. He lost the battle. It's clear.
Go back to Canada.
Is somebody knocking on the door? I think I have someone at the door.
Someone's knocking on the door. So then let's end this fucker. Hey guys, Steven's here and he's gonna tell you what he wants you to go to.
Yeah, check out Sweet Shot of Time. James, if you're listening to this, that means you like James. And I like James too. So I have him co-host a podcast with me called Sweet Shot of Time. And we're currently watching Time Bandits. We just released episode 4. We'll be doing 6 more of those. SweetShotOfTime.com. That's where you can find me. Everybody already knows this, though. I think this is the Marshland Media crew, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But some people might just come to listen to Masked Rider discussion and do a watch along of that, because it has a cult fan base.
Masked men and masked women up in here listening. Go to sweetshotoftime.com after you go to mlmpod.com.
Yeah, and hey guys, listen to my music under Marshland Monster. I have a remix album of The Dragon and the Monster, the album I did with Dragon Boy Suede, that's coming out at the end of October. And it's a bunch of producers remixing these songs, and Steve Barnes has a couple on there.
That's me. I'm a producer of remixes.
Yeah. And then listen to my other podcasts, such as the aforementioned Death to Squids. Wherever you're listening to this, you can listen to that over on the Marshland Media podcast feed. Or you can just search Death to Squids, and death is spelled D-E-T-H. It's Jose and I. We get super high, watch a sci-fi action movie, and then we discuss it. We've done Trancers. We've done Starship Troopers. We've done Cyborg, and we are currently on that beautiful franchise called Resident Evil, starring Mila Jovovich, where we've got 1 down, 5 to go, because we're not doing any other movies in that franchise. And I think we're doing Toxic Avenger. That might be the next one.
I listened to the Starship Trooper ones. I loved it. And I love it whenever Jose is on any of your other podcasts, because he's a silly, funny dude.
Love him. And head over to patreon.com/MLMpod, where for $5 a month, you get exclusive content every single Friday. But guys, it would be very nice if you joined that now, because on Friday, the 28th would be, no, the 27th. Yes, the 27th. Yeah. I am doing an all-day live stream where I'm playing Spyro's Ripto's Rage throughout the entire thing. We're doing a forced watch-along, or just a user-submitted watch-along. I like that more than Steven's suggestion of forced watch along, because you'll head over to our Discord, drop some stuff in there, and I'll watch it. I'm trying to also get maybe a Citizens of Townsville Z done, and a whatchamado. I might do another Masked Rider. I just gotta either do it by myself or get someone to hop on. Not you, Steve. Or you want to know what, Steven? Why not? Come on.
Heck yeah. I'm going to be around anyway on Friday, so you'll be seeing me.
So yeah, that's over at twitch.tv/mostly speaking Sentai. And that is a Patreon pledge drive. Just trying to get more patrons over there, because more patrons mean more content, meaning it just... And we can do funner stuff if I'm not worried about having to... It's mainly actually... if the Patreon's doing well, that means Nicole will be like, oh yeah, you want to know, I'll set some time away to record more podcasts, because if she's getting paid, she's having a nice day, okay? So $5 a month gets you exclusive content every single Friday. This week is going to be Engaged with Nicolas Cage, discussing 2011's Trespass. Boy, oh boy, movie, spoiler alert, it blows. It's in our bottom 10 movies, because we've done 52 Nicolas Cage movies now, and we've ranked them all. We're almost out of 2011, which he did 5 movies that year, and we are ending with a good one, which is Ghost Rider 2. So I'm excited for that one. And $10 patrons get all of that, including monthly bonus content in the form of straight to Patreon. Sean's coming over in maybe like 30 minutes-ish, and he's going to be recording. We're doing another trauma movie, because we did The Children last month, and that movie ruled. We loved it, from 1980. So we're going to try and capture that magic again. Don't know what movie it is just yet. We'll figure it out when he gets here. And $10 patrons get all that, plus shout outs on every single free feed podcast. Let's begin with those, starting with Steve F., Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, Alex Z, The Waz, Orion, my Bickle brother in common law, Joshua, Jacus, Steve Barnes, A Sweet Child of Time, and today's guest, my mother, Lil Corey's BFF and now former roommate Shane from This Movie's Gay, as well as twitch.tv/Corwinning. It's Corwin from the Rom Complex, as well as Formulaic, a podcast and script writing. It's twitch.tv/R2Shelby2. And from Speed Radio, a podcast all about Sonic the Hedgehog, it's Zinny D. The last guest that we had, Zinny D, on this show.
That was me.
No, the last guest was Zinny D.
Oh, I thought you meant I'm here. I'm your last guest.
No, the previous guest, our most recent from a different episode, was Zinny
We'll
D,
give it to
aka
Zinny D.
Tay.
I like the dude. Why not? Okay, Zinny.
Well, he's Zinny, but I'm James.
And I'm Stevie.
And we've been mostly Ramblin' Masked Rider. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCollum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today. Oh, yeah.